Ben White of Brighton has been heavily linked to an Arsenal transfer this summer. And so today we are going to discuss whether this transfer saga is finally coming to an end. We will also discuss Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Hibernian and all things Arsenal related. So join me in today's episode of The Transfers FC. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Babs21 and welcome back to your boy's channel. Happy birthday to me. It is birthday scenes on your boy's channel, so smash a like on the video as per, and please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. I mean, if you could hit 50k for my birthday, it would be massively appreciated. But let's get straight into the Arsenal transfer news, and first things first, Ben White. Benjamin White of Brighton, the last we heard of this transfer was from David Ornstein, as he confirmed that Arsenal were in advanced negotiations with Brighton for the centre-back. Since then, it's also been confirmed by the reliable Fabrizio Romano that personal terms have been agreed, and even the main man and the reliable Chris Wheatley has said that this deal should be done after the Euros. SR Collins of The Standard today has confirmed that Arsenal are ready to press ahead with a move for Brighton defender Ben White. And that, mi amigos, is exactly the case. And now that Ben White is no longer at the Euros with England, this transfer is going to catch fire. Now, my only concern is though, even though he did not play for England at the Euros, he was still involved, meaning he is still entitled to a holiday. Well, on that case, Ian McGarry has confirmed while other players who have been at the Euros with England have been given 3 weeks off, including Ben White is actually going to take 12 days off because he is prioritizing what happens next in his career rather than a vacation. Now, that is things that you love to see. Now, the player himself has never been a concern, and that is because he's already agreed personal terms. It is just a matter of Arsenal not penny pinching and offering Brighton the money they want on the table. Fabrizio Romano says the paperwork has been signed for William Saliba to Olympique Marseille from Arsenal on loan until June 2022. Done and confirmed. Arsenal's priority now will be working on to complete Ben White deal with Brighton after personal terms were agreed, and Sombi Lokonga official announcement expected soon. And he also in a way confirms Ben White, because Arsenal would not have let Saliba go in the first place if they did not have a replacement lined up already. And so, my fellow Arsenal fans, I believe personally within the next few days we are going to get some sort of breakthrough. But alas, the people Arsenal seem convinced on Ben White, hence why they're offering £50 million to the player. And I think the positive there is if Arsenal can offer that level of money, that shows they have money to put on the table, maybe also for a certain James Maddison. But it looks like Ben White is set to be Arsenal's third transfer of the window. So let me know down below your thoughts on the player, and are you excited about this specific transfer? More on William Saliba. Fabrizio Romano says there's no buy option included in William Saliba deal between Arsenal and Marseille. Confirmed. Saliba has accepted to join Marseille until June 2022 on loan. Then Arsenal wants him to come back. The Arsenal board always considered impossible to include any buy option clause for Saliba. And you know what, Fabrizio, I really do hope that is the case. And at just 20 years of age, there is still a long time for things to work out for Saliba and the mighty Arsenal. A picture has surfaced of William Saliba with a Marseille fan in Marseille this morning ahead of his imminent loan move to the club. I hope that you absolutely rip it apart there and once again prove to Arsenal that you have the quality to play at our gargantuan institution. But do let me know your thoughts down below on Saliba going out on loan and Ben White coming in, and what should be the Arsenal centre-back partnership going into next season. Moving on, let's discuss Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Hibernian. That is right, Arsenal lost in Edinburgh to FC Hibernian aka Hibernian, as they beat us 2-1 at their stadium in the first pre-season game of the year. Now, I could quite easily go on a rant and start shouting and be angry, but ultimately your boy's not going to get that worked up over a pre-season friendly. It's your boy's birthday. Let me be happy, Arsenal. Photos have come out of Mikel Arteta being really stressed during the game. And make no mistake, this is the make or break year for Mikel Arteta at Arsenal, and if things don't work out from the get-go, there will be gargantuan pressure on his shoulders. On the game himself, Arteta says, "I think we conceded the first goal an accident, and the second goal was clearly offside. We created many chances but didn't score. But that's what preseason is for, to take the things that we haven't done well into the training sessions and then improve." In terms of the game itself, it wasn't the best for Eddie Nketiah, who missed a one-on-one sitter, and also not the best for young Arsenal goalkeeper Arthur Okonkwo, who made the mistake for our first goal. But on this channel, we are not here to rant and rave, we're here to talk football. And one thing I did notice straight away was AZ Maitland-Niles playing in central midfield. Man like Fofty was back at Arsenal in the first half and he had a pretty mid-half. The fact that he played in central midfield, does that mean he has a future at Arsenal? And if so, is he a right back or is he as a central midfielder? Myself personally, I think that Arsenal will look to cash in on the asset this summer. It also seems as if Tunisian international defender Omar Rekik has been promoted to the first team and given the number 27. Now Rekik did come on in the second half and he was alright, nothing special, but again, very interesting signs. And with him getting the number 27 shirt, does that mean he's going to be involved in the first team next season? And if you did watch the game, let me know your thoughts down below on Omar Rekik's performance. Folarin Balogun has also been promoted into the first team and will wear the number 26 shirt at Arsenal. And for a player still 20 years of age, physically as a striker, he has the potential to be very complete. And some of his hold-up play in that second half was impeccable, may I say. But if it came down to you, what role would you give young Folarin Balogun going into this season? Is he going to be a cup game striker, or would you have him fighting with Lacazette and Aubameyang as the first team centre forward? And moving on to the other Arsenal news today. First things first, Joseph Willock was back again with Arsenal, but he didn't quite play in this game. Times in the UK claim that Newcastle have open talks with Arsenal about the possibility of taking Joe Willock back on a season-long loan deal. Talks have taken place, but Arteta has not made a final decision. Now that of course was before the game, but what has Arteta said after the game? Not only has Mikel Arteta confirmed that Emil Smith-Rowe will stay at Arsenal 100% and no doubts, the Arsenal board is convinced he's going to sign a new contract soon. Arteta also added, Willock is our player and we count on him in our plans. So Mikel Arteta has confirmed it's Quadra FC, we are staying for Emil Smith-Rowe and Joseph Willock. Now my personal thoughts on Willock are, if we are to move into a full 3-3 system, that formation could be tailor-made as a number 8 for Joe Willock. Arteta himself on Willock, he trained yesterday really well, but we didn't want to risk him. Joe is a part of our plans, he's our player, and in the time that he is here, we will try to make the most out of him. Now Arsenal in the game against Hibernian played a 4-2-3-1. It does pose the question of where would a Joe Willock fit in that sort of system. But if it came down to you, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Would you keep Willock this summer or cash in on the asset, and if so, how much money are you looking for? The reliable Romeo Agresti says, I think in the end Locatelli's will be very much decisive. Arsenal are serious about signing him, but if there is no development, it is because the player hopes to join Juventus. I'm at that stage of this transfer saga where I'm not only just bored of it, I'm sick and tired of it. We get it, alright, Locatelli wants to go to Juventus, he wants to stay in Italy, and fair enough. And so as good as a player as he may be and could be for Arsenal, ultimately as Mikel Arteta once said, if a player's eyes doesn't light up at the prospect of joining Arsenal, maybe this is just not meant to be. I don't want Arsenal to be a second choice. And so if Manuel Locatelli really wants to go to Juventus, let him go there, let that be, and let's move on to our other transfer targets and look to sign players that actually want to play for Arsenal Football Club. We are a gargantuan institution, my friends, make no mistake, and we deserve respect. But do you agree with your boy? And talking about other central midfield targets, Jordan Davis understands that Ruben Neves' agent George Mendes is in constant communication with Edu Gaspar in an attempt to get a deal over the line as soon as possible. Wolves' asking price of £35 million is still a stumbling block. These Ruben Neves rumours simply won't die. Now your boy's personal opinion still stands. I believe this is getting pushed by the player's agent in George Mendes, and he's trying to either get Neves a better contract at Wolves or a better contract away from Wolves. But for a fee of £35 million is Ruben Neves' value for money, and he's really an upgrade on Granit Xhaka. If we can't sign Manuel Locatelli, would you be happy with a signing of Ruben Neves, or do you have another central midfielder in mind, and if so, who is that player? And in terms of our other star boy in Emil Smith-Rowe, a lot of fans are wondering, what number is this guy going to wear next season? Now of course Smith-Rowe scored for Arsenal in the game, and he was wearing the number 32 shirt from last season. But over the last week, Arsenal have released quite a few photos of Smith-Rowe where they have purposely not showed Smith-Rowe's number on his shirt. And this has indicated to Arsenal that he is going to get a new number as soon as he signs the thing and officially announces his new contract. But in terms of Chris Wheatley, he says, "I'm told that Emil Smith-Rowe hasn't settled on a squad number yet, with a new contract yet to be agreed. But with Arteta saying 100% he's going to stay, but if it came down to you, what number would you give Emil Smith-Rowe? Some have said the number 8, and some have gone as far as saying the number 10 shirts. So let's have the discussion down below in the comments." But that is the video there and there. I hope you have enjoyed your boy's birthday video. If you have, smash a like, and also while you're down there, please do subscribe to your boy's channel as well. If you want to follow boy on them social medias, the links will be down below in the description. But that is the latest episode of the Transfers FC. Your boy has turned 21, and now I want some birthday signings. Arsenal, it is over to you. I will see you guys soon in a bit.